Hello and welcome to Neverwinter Nights, and this will be part 24. Last we left off, we did various miscellaneous things, and one of the things we did was to get the item from one of the tombs. And of course it turned out to be very heavy armor, and we also fought 4 magical swords, which were quite dicey to fight. But we can finally run back, and I can technically teleport, but we have something about a guard we rescued as well. Would be nice getting credit for that.
Hello.
Greetings to you as well as in more traffic. Like, let's blah blah blah. Kidoki, maybe as I do that if you did. Of course he was in the. I'm being a numbskull, what a surprise. He's in the board laid bear. I just been in there to sell off stuff before starting recording. Clever is not one of the things I would call it. I would call myself even. There he is.
What do you want?
Made it back to the bags. Yes, the 300 gold pieces here is the 300 gold pieces of reward. It's a bit more than the guard can afford right now, obviously, but you've certainly earned it. No, there's no need for the reward. I was happy to do it, because I'm such a nice person. And gain some experience instead. You're too kind, my lord. I shall make sure the guards know of your service. Thank you once again. You've helped far more than I would have hoped for. Now, if you excuse me. Indeed. So, got a bit of experience instead of money. Right, currently I would rather have the experience than money. 26,000. We don't technically need much more. I don't think we need more at all, to be honest. It's just these kind of games, it's the same deal. You start out with some semi-mediocre equipment, and then of course as you progress through the different elements of the story, you get access to shops down the line, and some of them are bound to have certain items that are cost an absolute certified fortune. And if you don't start saving up from very early on in the game, which you most likely won't know, unless of course you have got experience in this kind of game, you can find some extremely nice and not necessarily vital pieces of equipment, but some pieces of equipment which are extremely nice to have access to, and there's no chance you can afford them because you've been spending 3,000 gold here, 4,000 gold there on random items which still have certain amount of value, but not to the point you necessarily would want them to have. No? Okay.
Can I help you?
Good tidings to ya.
Not yet, apparently. Of course, we haven't handed the component in yet, have we? Should probably go and speak to Nayata, because of course we dealt with animals.
Greetings again.
It's been focused on freeing the animals.
I hope
200 experience points. Give the blessing, I'm sure you'll be pleased. Your service has been quite adequate. This is sufficient, thank you. You served the Earth Mother and Tree Father as well as could be done. I know, I'm amazing. That is my middle name, amazing. It's also, what was it? Numbskull. I'm an amazing numbskull, didn't you know that? Speaking of money, let's make some money even. Make some money. Where is it? Down here. Get rid of some stuff and make some money in the process. Because we can upgrade some equipment pieces to something. You can look at the book, but it's easier to have the smith go through your stuff.
Hello there.
Axes and armor. Let's see. Elementite and a magic great axe. Okay. Elementite and a magic great axe. What do we just happen to have, don't we? Is that the one? Come on. Open. No. Well, we need this one as well. It doesn't matter. Open that one. A great axe. +1. I know, I'm encumbered. It doesn't matter. Throw it in the forge. And a piece of elementite. Close. Pay.
Hello there!
Ta-da. Here's a 500 gold. Stonefire axe. Damage bonus to fire damage. Lovely. So, where is it? Well, that should turn that one into the Harbinger Kin. I think. Let's go.
Hello there!
Make an item for me. Indeed. Here's a 500 gold. Thought it was sonic damage. What do I know? Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is a sword that's quite nice for paladins. Especially if you are predominantly being a two-handed paladin. Let's see, anything special? Blunt and crushing. Less common weapons. No. Axes and armor. No. Okay, fine. I'll be going now. So, we have some items here. We can go up and speak to the other guy and sell them, and hopefully he'll have a favorable disposition so we can actually get a decent value for them. Obviously, we have no use for them.
Hello?
See what you have for sale. Favorable. Okay. That is worth 3,000, that is worth 3,000. In rough numbers. Still more than we would have gotten from selling them. There's something to be mindful of, that certain components are quite rare. And I mean, there is a limited amount of each component. And I'm fairly sure there's one or two items where you have to be selective about what you make. Because if you make one of them, you can't make the other. I'm fairly sure that's the case. I could be wrong though. Anyway, let's head in, speak to our cleric friend first, I'd say.
I can still feel
Yes,
my...
please. Come along.
Hey there, dear. What can I do for you?
I'd like you to level up. You will be more useful with a little training. Cool. If you just, for some reason, decide to park them up and then you come back being 3 levels higher, you can ask them to level up and they will level up. So I think it's 1 level below you. I could be wrong. Anyway, let's rest and then speak to her, because of course we got her chalice. She'll probably be very, very happy to realize we've found for her.
Hey there, dear.
Let's just
can I
like to
do for
talk
you?
for a while. Love chatting with you, but don't think, tell me more about your story. I know I shall probably never find the chalice again, but I know I shall not give up. Is this the chalice you were talking about? The silver chalice of Mumbo. Thank you, Hammerfist. I can never repay you for this gift of true friendship. You could, but well, never mind. There's something I have that might be of use to you. This is the pendant of the elf. It has the power to enhance some of your abilities with those of the elven ancestors. You have proven this day that you are true friends with the elven people. This pendant only works for those who prove such worthiness. I'm proud to be able to call you my friend. That's it? A pendant? Nah. Thank you, Lino. Because of you, I can return the chalice where it belongs. I shall protect it with my life until the opportunity arises for me to visit Everesca. Oh, till that time, I shall remain by your side and help you achieve your goals. Thank you again, my dear friend. So, she is effectively done for chapter 1. And what did we gain? We got a pendant of the elf, which, as far as I remember, gives some dexterity. Because that is, I mean, elves are known for dexterity, but also, of course, gives dark vision. But of course, again, we have an even dexterity stat, so right now it is not useful. The dark vision could be useful, but because the game has more than one chapter, and because you can rehire your henchmen, you can probably gather somewhere that there's a chance that you might actually be able to upgrade said items.
One of the bards here in
So,
Castle
anyway,
Never
one
is
of the bars, blah
composing
blah blah
I
blah,
believe I heard Lord Nasher
recovered one of the
himself humming.
reagents.
Well done.
It's
I
about the
knew you
Dryad
wouldn't
Black
let me
Lake
down.
district.
It is shameful the way such a gentle creature is mishandled. The plague does enough harm without us adding to it. Where others have found only failure, battling the plague has drained the coffers of
I know,
Neverwinter.
500 gold,
I cannot offer you.
the
Is
most
there
generous.
something else you need?
I need to talk to
Of
you.
course. I will do my best to help with whatever you need to know.
Can you tell me more about yourself yet?
I am not one to boast.
Nope,
Is there
you can't.
anything else?
Any information about where the creatures might be?
There are many rumors, and I would
Yeah,
not like to
got
give
that.
all secrets unknown in the docks district, but the city guard has lost control of the area. The area is run by criminal gangs now. It might be too dangerous, even for you. However, before my men were driven out, there were whispers of attempts to escape the city with a valuable prize. Perhaps someone means to smuggle one of the creatures out. But there is no guarantee the reports are accurate. The creatures could be in any one of the city. Is there anything else?
Cool. Goodbye.
Farewell.
So, we will be starting the search for the last component next. Let's go and speak to him, get rid of our heavy
Greetings to
crap
you
here.
again.
I have an artifact from one of the tombs. Describe the recovery of Haleth Never's rusted armor. This very armor on the location of the tomb. I shall return and find more. We'll get some money, I'm
Greetings to you.
fairly sure. Farewell for now. Actually, hang on.
Greetings to you again.
I'm fairly sure there's quite an XP bonus towards the end of it. Should I do the mercenary henchman thing? I'm sure I'm still one item short though. It can wait, it's an...
Hey there, dear. What can I do for you?
So I decided to cut out the different mercenaries stories or henchmen stories if you want, because they have no bearing on the video series I'm trying to run as such, but they still give you some items. I have a Grim Norse gem, I think it's called. Bodynox the gem. I have a Linus token, of course. I have Dalen's feather. I have Sherwin's contract, and I have Tommy's contract. So far, I've been given a ring of the rogue from Tommy, pendant of the elf from Dino, Lanthani's ring from Bodynock, and a belt of the performer from Shaman. Dex, Charisma, yeah, and Charisma. Also give Perform, which you can't use, but Persuade could be useful. Definitely useful. Of course, because we set with 10 charisma, 1 is not going to do anything. Still need 2 to go. We need the monk and the barbarian's items. But it may seem cheesy in some way, shape, or form, but I mean it's valuable experience and it is items that you can get. But my main issue is what item to use because the pendant of the elf is a pendant, which is of course a necklace. The greatest source of wisdom is a period of wisdom, which is a necklace. So do I go for dexterity, which gives me armor class, or do I go for wisdom, which gives me armor class and makes my abilities harder to resist? Yeah, wisdom will have to win in that regard. Belt could potentially go for charisma. These will be upgraded over the chapters. So anyway, I didn't want to spend too much time explaining that. I just want to showcase I've gone through and gotten 4 of the items. Got 2 more to go, and I assume, memory serving, that the remaining items will be available in the docks district where we are going to be starting. Won't get that far into
I
it.
hoped that you would return, so I waited here. I've hardly damaged anything since you left. I thought you'd be proud. May I join with you once more, my friend?
This woman is so adorable. I just like her a lot. Sure. So, journal updated henchman. Speaking of, as you can see, we have these 2 still to go. Of the completed ones, we have Sharpen's Tail, Bloodknock's Tail, Tommy's Tail, and Yuno's Tail. That means we've gotten the item. So, basically. Anyway, we got a few minutes spare on this video, so the idea was to go to the docks district. I'm fairly sure I got rid of all excessive things. My recording was rather abruptly interrupted, so I ended up cutting myself a bit short. You know what, I should do some inventory management, but right now I can't be bothered. We got 1 bit more left of the Never quest. The Never quest, not the never ending. Anyway, back us next. Peninsula docks. So, straight down the line. And as you may have gathered, after gathering the first 2 pieces of the first 2 reagents of the cure, we've been attacked. So we are likely going to be attacked as soon as we get in here as well.
Good day.
So I thought here too, and 12, isn't it? Go back to work. Okie dokie. Anything I can do? Possibly not. Can I ask some questions? No. Bye. God.
I greet you.
The main things will be on this gate. Larry Albus assigned me. Can answer me some questions about the docks, I suppose. Any way I can help. Look, I'm here to help, right? Blood Sailors, a local pirate guild. Okie dokie. Dockside gate guard. How bad is it? It's pretty bad. Certainly wouldn't go in there unequipped. Well, I'm a monk. Any places I should look for? Seeded Tavern. Golden Apple Inn. 20 Quiver. Goodbye. Is that door locked? Right. Someone should lay down the law. Someone is trying very hard to.
Hello.
What in the hell are you doing here? Not that I don't mind the help, but I thought we were locked down tight. Wait, you're the new recruit. Arab has saddled you with this job? Well, good luck if you're supposed to patrolling here, you need it. Why is this area so dangerous? This is the docks, don't go blabbing it, but everyone knows that the docks are controlled by pretty shifty characters. Haven't seen any strange creatures. What do you think a grunt like me might have found? I got a briefing about these, alright, and then I was stuck here. Anyway, I can help out. Just don't attract attention to us here. Don't want them up killing me before the play can, after all. Lovely person. You want to play hero? Fine with me, but as far as I'm concerned, the animals in this district can have it, sure. May I suggest that you find another occupation? Like nurturing orchids or something? Because you don't seem to have the sentiment for being a god in all truth. I know it's tough cookies and all that, but if the peacekeepers start giving up on or start being controlled by the criminal aspects, then we have an issue, don't we?
Hello there.
Doing nothing, friends, sitting on the corner. Okie dokie, she's buffing herself. Goodbye. Why is she buffing herself? Oh, that's fine. Okie dokie, that looked an awful lot like a flame strike. Did I actually get the name of that spell she was casting? Let's see. She casted Bless. Well, Divine, safe as Divine. Flame Strike, as far as I remember, is partial divine damage, partial physical damage. Anyway, I was so rude interrupting speaking to neighbor.
Hello there.
Well, I ain't following nobody, just strolling back, that is it. You stroll into a grave, why are you following people? I didn't mean blasted, I'll never make the gold at this rate. Look, I don't want any trouble, I was just looking for an easy mark. Obviously that ain't you, so I'll just be going. What do you need gold for? I don't know, I just heard that a plague cure was coming off for auction in the seated tavern. Just let me get back to work. I know I won't be able to afford it at this rate. Could steal the whole district and not have enough, I bet. What can you tell me about this auction? Who, me? I don't know much about it. It's at the seated tavern. It's funded by the Blood Sailors. That means Vengor is involved somehow. Here, I'll give you my copy of the notice. I can't afford to go anyway. Just don't hurt me. What do you know about the city tavern? Nothing anyone else couldn't tell you. It's north central. Blah 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 blah. The guy I made can't even get in there. They got a brick wall of a bouncer. The uniforms is hard to come by, of course. Maybe if I got enough gold together, she might say different. I don't know. Tell me about Vengor. Well, anyone that stays around here for long hears about Vengor Blood Sail. He's flashy and he likes showing off. The Blood Sailors are his pirates, mostly. What do you mean by that? Well, it's a big group, one guy can't run the whole thing. He's a showman, but he needs some organizers. I hear that his first lieutenant is hot under the collar right now. Calyx his name, but I ain't saying anything else. I don't know anything else. Yeah. I don't like stalkers, you better start running. Well, oh crap, we got a full map of the area. That's not what I was hoping. Anyway, the smuggler's coin. These are important. He's still standing there saying stupid things. These smuggler's coin will turn out to be currency. Auction announcement, we can leave that. Bet that item on the floor is going to bait me into checking it every single time I get past it. But anyway, the smuggler's coin are used at the auction to buy stuff, and there's certain things you can buy, and you get a vague description of what those items are, but with a bit of knowledge about the different items, you get a decent idea of what you're potentially buying. And I can't remember how many it is we want. Probably around 30. We'll find out. But anyway, I need to end this part here because the previous half part, as I said, was rudely interrupted. So I don't want to have the videos being too long. So as for now, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.